Hello and welcome back to Tiny Artist TV. Today we are doing day 3 of our Time Warp Tuesdays. So this is a series where I'm taking some very old art all the way back from 2009 and giving it a fresh new do. This is like the number 3 out of 5 that I'm going to be doing. I will be doing one next week, and then the last one will be uploaded on New Year's Eve. How appropriate. So for today's video we have this character of mine whose name is Enma. I don't remember how I ended up naming this character other than around this time I was also watching the anime Jigoku Shoujo, or it's also known as Hell Girl, and the main character's name is Enma. But there's like no aesthetic correlation between these two characters, and there's no notes from back then on how I decided to name this character either. So anyway, this was actually a piece that I did for a competition that was run by a friend on DeviantArt, and I think it was a Halloween competition because she's not usually in this attire, but I looked on the description and I had decided to dress her in this cave hunter uniform, or not a uniform, cave hunter outfit. So in the first rendition I had decided that there wasn't really anything wrong with the pose, and then I sat back and looked at it again and I was like, oh, this is very interestingly objectifying. Even though like this is a fictional character, it's still made specifically for the quote-unquote male gaze. And so instead, because she's supposed to be this powerful hunter, I substitute that for this powerful hunting pose. She's charging, she has this ferocious growl on her face, more so than the subdued kind of snarl that she had in the first run through, and I just go for it, and she looks so much better in the new one, which, I mean, that's kind of going to be a running theme. Like, they're going to look better because there's been 10 years between these two pieces, but she looks better for more than just aesthetic reasons. She looks better as a character overall. So from here on, it's basically just line art and coloring, and I didn't do anything too flashy with the coloring for this one, mainly because I wanted to stick with, in the original there was just the character and then my attempt at some rudimentary shading. You may also notice that the line art in the first one is kind of scrabbly. It's because I actually drew that with a mouse, and I'm pretty sure this piece was done on iScribble. For those of you who actually remember iScribble, here's your AARP card, but iScribble is actually supposed to be making a comeback, but it was really popular back when I was in high school and like the first couple of years when I was in college, so it was like way back in like the mid 2000s. Anyway, so of course the first thing that's going to be improved is the quality of line art, because I'm doing this with a pen touch tablet versus having to kind of meander my way through the drawing with the mouse. And then of course, second, I have picked up some better coloring and shading techniques, which even if there isn't a background, just the coloring in this turns out so much richer because the way the shading is handled in the piece itself. So that's pretty much going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So as we're getting close to the end here, just blending out some of the shading that's on the top layer, as well as adding a little bit of burned shading to the color layer itself to give it a little more variation. And I know these weren't in the original design, but I thought giving her some leopard spots would make the outfit look much more interesting than if it was just an orange top with some fur and orange shorts. So this brings us to the end of today's Time Warp Tuesday. As you can see, the old piece here and our fresh new 2019 version of our warrior girl Enma. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for tuning in. See you next time and have a weird day.